Georgia claims SEC championship in overtime against Texas. But Carson Beck's injury casts a shadow on the win. In a thrilling SEC championship game, Georgia defeated Texas 22-19 in overtime to secure the number 2 seed in the upcoming college football playoff. However, the victory came at a cost, as the Bulldogs lost starting quarterback Carson Beck to an upper extremity injury. While Georgia's win ensures a first-round bye, there is uncertainty surrounding Beck's injury and its potential impact on their playoff run. The injury occurred on the final play of the first half, when Beck was sacked and fumbled the ball. He remained on the field for several moments before being helped off. Backup quarterback Gunner Stockton took over for the second half, leading the Bulldogs to a touchdown on their opening drive of the third quarter. Stockton also orchestrated a drive that resulted in a field goal, but Georgia's offense was far from smooth in Beck's absence. Georgia's defense and Texas' mistakes. Despite Beck's injury, Georgia's defense stepped up when needed. Dalen Everett intercepted 2 of Quinn Ewers' passes, including a key turnover in the fourth quarter that gave the Bulldogs a chance to take the lead. However, Texas capitalized on Georgia's mistakes, including 2 missed field goals, and scored late to tie the game at 16, sending it into overtime. In the extra period, Texas initially took the lead with a field goal, but Stockton responded, driving the Bulldogs down the field. After a run that left him battered, Trevor Etienne plunged into the end zone for the game-winning touchdown, giving Georgia the SEC crown. What's next for Georgia? The focus now shifts to Beck's injury, as Georgia head coach Kirby Smart stated that Beck couldn't grip the ball or throw it properly after the hit. The Bulldogs will likely wait for an MRI to assess the full extent of the injury, which could determine his availability for the college football playoff. Beck's injury raises questions about Georgia's playoff chances, especially considering how critical quarterback play is in high-stakes games. A déjà vu for Georgia? The situation mirrors last year's scenario with Florida State, which won the ACC championship but lost starting QB Jordan Travis to a season-ending injury. Despite remaining undefeated, the College Football Playoff Selection Committee excluded Florida State from the top 4, arguing that their playoff chances were diminished without Travis. While Georgia's position as the number 2 seed is likely secure, the committee could weigh Beck's potential absence when finalizing the playoff bracket. Despite the injury scare, Georgia's resilience and depth were evident in the second half, with Stockton stepping in and the defense rising to the occasion. The Bulldogs proved they could win without Beck, though it remains to be seen if they can sustain that level of play in the postseason. As Georgia prepares for the college football playoff, all eyes will be on the recovery of Carson Beck and how the injury impacts their pursuit of a national championship.